I started to go caving again to get like my diamond pickaxe back and everything, because I wasn't really intending on dying like I did in my last stream at all, actually. So I'm in this one cave. I have 3 diamonds now, so I'm definitely getting there with all of this stuff. I just really need to start lighting everything up so that I don't get overrun by mobs, because they're honestly, in this whole area, there's a decent amount. There's not like too many mobs to where it's like unbearable to deal with. There's kind of too much for my liking, honestly. So, and yeah, there's so many twists and turns. Wait, why is there a torch? Have I already been in here? Because I really don't remember ever being... I thought I had enough time. Okay. Well, that's fun. But yeah, I thought it would be kind of cool to... Oh, God. Why is there an Enderman right there? Like, just why? Is there a reason why there was an Enderman? Like, I think this is honestly why I didn't want to go caving anymore. So I was like, okay, I'm tired of losing good shit that I have. But anyway, I guess let's try to go over here. It's the only thing we really can do at this point. Oh. I mean... Okay, yeah, I'm definitely not deleting this video. This is gonna be, like, amongst some of my favorites at this point. Or at least want to know if there's lava anywhere, because I've seen too many videos where people would end up mining this stuff out, and below it, there would just be fucking lava everywhere. Which at this point, it's all good. Okay, so now I have 7. So technically I could start working on my diamond sword, and also there's a lot of iron right here. Wow. So yeah, I think what I'm going to do is probably try to find a couple more diamonds, and then I think I'm going to be good for a while for mining. Because it's like, the game always makes it a point to where if you're like being greedy, obviously you're probably going to end up dying at some point. Because you're just like, oh hey, I'm just going to keep on trying to get more and more and more and more. Oh, there's the stupid Enderman. Which I'm still able to see outside and it's dark. So that's probably why the Enderman is down here. I want to see if I can get an Ender Pearl from this Enderman. Okay, and I got one. I swear that was definitely a good idea to go down that way. I really just need a fortune 1, like, I don't think I need a fortune 1 pickaxe. I'd rather do a fortune 2 and then work up to getting a fortune 3 pickaxe, because honestly, with how I'm gonna end up playing this, I'd rather get way more if I'm gonna be running around and trying to find all this stuff. Like, as far as items and things like that. Which I kind of forgot how I got a Fortune 2 pickaxe. So I think I either got a Fortune 2 and then I worked it up to a Fortune 3. It was in one of the live streams I did because all the data didn't transfer properly. Which I think I'm honestly done in this cave for now. I'll come back when I get that, like, gut feeling like I should come back to this. Because right now, all I pretty much feel is like, oh hey, stop digging. Telling me it's kind of a good thing that, like, a person gets those feelings, because then it's kind of like Call of Duty. You pretty much know what's most likely going to happen if you, like, stay in one area. But that is also something I wanted to talk about in this video, besides me finding all of that stuff right there. Did I get the lapis? I didn't get the lapis, damn it. But yeah, there were a few things that I wanted to discuss more than Minecraft or anything. And as usual, it has to end up being Call of Duty at this point, because it's very confusing how I see some people that play the game and they're like, oh hey, it's just hot garbage, they don't want to play it anymore. And then next thing you know, they're back on it. But for me, at this point, I would rather just see to it that I have the best Wi-Fi that I can get to where the game could play like its full, it's like its full extent or whatever, to where it's at least a decent quality game. Like, I'm not just gonna play it because it's like there or anything. Like, I'd rather just play it because, oh hey, it's fun, which that's why I'm wanting to play Cold War again. Which, speaking of Cold War, anyone that ends up watching this video through, because I really want to get to the point where my watch time hours are higher, so it's like, if anyone who really watches this, if they'd be able to watch it through, because I know I only make like 15-minute videos and everything, because I don't want my system to take like all day to upload it. Which is kind of, why are there two Endermen? Okay then. Anyway, I'd rather not have my system take all day to upload one video that's like 30 minutes. Because it kind of sucks, because yeah, when you put the system in rest mode, obviously it's going to go faster because it's not running, like, at all. But it still kind of sucks because you... Oh god, that's a witch. Okay. Kind of want to kill the witch so I can get one of the potions, but... oh well. I'll probably end up doing that at some point. I always get this stuff once I, like, venture off and figure out where things are at. Like... most times I'll actually go off of the map I have to go to other caves. So I can just get better items that, like, aren't around me. Which, even with that, it's still fun when you do that. Like, there's nothing that you have to really worry about with the game. But back to said topic. I think what I'm most likely going to do as far as COD goes, if MW2 is honestly going to be better, I'll play it. But if it's still going to be the garbage that we all know and love to hate, then that game will quite literally always be at the bottom of my list of games to play. I will not have really any joy in playing it, because how one of the people that actually had joined my streams a few times, and for those that have probably seen the shorts that I've made, with my ping being extremely high, and from what I can see, it's like very few people have that issue where their ping is like extremely high. But it's not unheard of where your ping is going to be that high. Like, it really won't be. But as usual for me, I'm just not that lucky to be able to play a game, have fun, and like I don't experience any lag or anything. Like I get like here and there it can spike. That's obvious. But if I'm really gonna be playing some garbage game, I'm at least gonna want to know, like, oh hey, is this really gonna be something I'm gonna want to play long term, to the point to where I'm not really gonna want to play anything else, and that will just be that. Because honestly, I don't want it to be that way. I'd rather have a game that has a really, really good quality. But if Call of Duty is just going to be that game that's like, oh, well, we're not really going to end up trying anymore, and like all these companies just like, oh, well, we don't really know what to do at all. That's also kind of the reason why I quit playing the game, because if you have to go to Twitter just to see what they're putting out as far as content and everything, like if you want to know what they've been putting out, you shouldn't have to go to a whole other app just to be able to see like, oh hey, so this is what they're doing. Because to me that's not right. You shouldn't be trying to do all that for really no reason. Because I get like, yeah, it's probably going to be a thing where obviously you're going to want more people playing some other game, but it's not going to really be like, oh, well, we're just not going to try, and this is all we're going to be giving the Call of Duty community, and that's honestly why that game has fallen off in my eyes. Because you can't fool a person that honestly knows that there are better games in the making, and that stuff is just... I'm not really going to say it's like bullshit with what they're doing, because as much as it really is, it really just doesn't make sense to me. Like, other people can have their opinion on that topic, like about, oh, well, they probably don't really mean like all of this stuff or whatever. But if you pretty much ask me, the people that had made MW2, they knew what they could have done differently with that game. They really did. They could have done so much with what they had, but yet for whatever reason, no one's asking for all this stuff to just be put everywhere. No one's asking for that. I know I never did, and I highly doubt anyone else did either. Like with all this stuff going on with like ping issues and all this other stuff, no one asked for it. Like, I mean, if that's really going to be a supposable problem, where it's like, okay, Call of Duty will always have the ping issue, because it's not based off of your ping, it's going to be based off of everybody's. That's not a good thing. Like, that really isn't. And it's kind of annoying to see. Fortune 3. Okay, well, I'm going fishing. I will... Well, once this video ends, I'll make another one when I have Fortune 3. I'm so glad that I seen that. I was waiting to see it, too. I was quite literally waiting to see that. So I'm glad I did. But anyway, with that being said, if you guys would pretty much want me to start playing Call of Duty again, I can play it. I just don't want it to be like the main thing that I am playing. That's honestly where I kind of have to draw the line with content that I make. Because I've already gotten Orion, I've already gotten all this stuff. That's why I've kind of gone to story-based games, Minecraft, Resident Evil 2, I've gone to Resident Evil Village, Assassin's Creed. I've gone to, quite literally, way more games than I thought I really would. Because before, when I would stream Oddworld Abe's Odyssey, and it was for the PS4 remake, I wouldn't really care about what I streamed. It's like, if that's what I'm going to be streaming for that day, that's what I'm going to be streaming. So, luckily, I have the few people that watch my stuff. I am very appreciative for it, and I'm honestly really happy that I still have been able to make content for those that watch. I'm honestly really happy that I'm getting closer to 1K. I just wish I had more people that would join that I could actually thank at that point. Because it kind of pains me to just be like, okay, people are joining my live, and then that's pretty much it. Like, I've said it multiple times, if someone subscribes to me, if they're a verified account and like it's not going to go away within like a few seconds, let alone like an hour or something, like I would really love to see the username pop up so I can thank them personally. Because going to YouTube Studio, they don't really see all who's subscribed to you. Efficiency 3, so yeah, I'm definitely able to put, because if I get efficiency 4 and potentially efficiency 5, that would be perfect. I think efficiency 5 is a thing, unless I'm talking about sharpness 5, but I think efficiency 4 is like the highest you can go. But anyway, before this video gets too long, I will be going live soon once I get all this stuff done. But hopefully this video was enjoyable. I really hope it reaches some people. I hope I get new viewers for when I go live. And I hope I can pretty much start this journey off at 1K within at least a year. I'll give it that. There's really no time frame that I can give it, but if I could potentially get to my goal here with 3,000 watch time hours, I'd honestly be happy with anything. Like if I get there, I get there. If there still is work that needs to be done, then so be it. But I do know I'm always happy to make content for you guys. And as usual, if you guys are seeing this right as it uploads, hopefully you guys have a good day. If it's like in the afternoon tonight, hopefully you guys have a good night. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys when I go live next.